All right, Josh, do you want to discuss the trade that took place?
Yeah, we'll touch on that real quick.
Touch on it.
Right.
Mr. Big Time Timmy Jim Jernigan, the Ravens second-round draft pick from FSU, Florida State University, the Seminoles. He got traded to Hank's Philadelphia Eagles for 25 spots in the third round. So the Ravens went from the 99th pick and moved up 25 spots and switched with the Eagles.
That's not bad.
Hank, what do you think? I think you guys are gonna. I think he's gonna thrive in your defensive system. You guys run a 4-3, right?
Yeah, we run a 4-3.
Yeah, I think he's gonna thrive because the Ravens like to do a lot of hybrids and they like shuffle people around, and I don't think he like that. I think he wants to just have hand in the dirt, run for the quarterback / running back. That's what he wants to do. The Ravens want to, they like to mix things up. So, but I think that he'll do pretty well, and I think that the Ravens, as a lot of fans are like, why only moving up in the third round? You didn't get much. But it's better than getting nothing. If he played out this season and became an unrestricted free agent, depending on how much money he made, we may get a decent compensatory pick down the line. But true. This means this trade automatically moves us up, and now we have 4 picks in the top 78 picks in the draft. So before the first 100 picks are done, we have 4 picks already.
Damn.
Which isn't bad.
That's not as many as the Browns.
Well,
nobody has as many as the Browns.
We won more than 2 games.
Yeah, but that's just terrible draft strategy. If you're going to win just enough games to not make the playoffs, then you're actually worse off in the long run.
Well, yeah, because this isn't the NBA.
Yeah, well,
this isn't the NBA. Teams are way more balanced in the NFL now. Your Browns are an exception, but
what are you talking about?
Well, because there's not many teams that are like consistently bad like the Browns. Most teams have good years and bad years.
So what?
I can name a bunch of teams,
like
the Buccaneers.
Yeah, the Buccaneers have been bad since. The
Buccaneers have at least done well.
But they've done well.
You mean make a playoff spot, which the Browns have done? Okay, won a Super Bowl. Whatever. That's like early 2000s. That's Gruden era. We're not even going on there.
No. I'm just saying recently, but in the last 5 years,
Rams.
There was a spot there where the Rams were decent.
So what do I think about this? The whole
what do you think about this?
Well, first and foremost, one of my favorite Josh nicknames for players, Timmy Jim Jernigan. Josh makes the best nicknames for players, ever. Last year we had Kamar Shakin' Bacon Aiken.
Kamar no shaking, no faking shaking bacon.
Shaking bacon.
but
anyway, multiple ways of Kamar.
But Josh's nicknames were probably some of the best nicknames, and Timmy Jim Jernigan, whatever.
My boy, Big Time Timmy Jim Jernigan.
But what I think about this, I think for this season, it's a good deal it's a better deal for the Eagles because they're actually getting a player. He is on a 1-year deal, but you never know if they're going to be able to restructure it. I mean, Douglas brought him in to Baltimore, and now he's on our kind of scouting staff.
Absolutely, yeah. And then so I think it's just a little reunion,
And it allows us to not have to. It allows us to not have to draft a defensive tackle in the draft because while it wasn't a huge need, you can never have too many pass rushers, And we needed him to replace Benny Logan, so we get that. And we still have our 4th round pick. It's just our 3rd round pick. It's just a little bit later, So yeah. I mean, in the end, we really won't know who won the trade until maybe 2 or 3 years down the road. Depending on who we draft.
Exactly. Well,
you know what the worst part about you being an Eagles fan is I have to root against Carson Wentz for my own sanity. and hope that he does not get you guys a Super Bowl.
It's okay. I consistently have to root against Jared Goff, but that's not very hard. I think I would be in the bar all the time, and I'd be like, "How's Jared Goff doing? I hope he already threw like 10 interceptions."
He's dude's a string bean. He is so skinny. He's not going to last in the NFL unless he bulks up a little bit.
We'll see. He might be young and move.
Well, he's got a smart offensive coach, whatever his name is, the 30-year-old.
Jim Tom Fisher?
Yeah, Jim Tom Fisher.
Tim John Sulitz?
Who's the Lions offensive coordinator? He has some crazy-ass name.
Who?
The Lions offensive coordinator.
Jim Bob Cooter?
Yeah, Jim Bob Cooter. Hey there, Jim Bob. How you doing, Jim Bob? How you going, Jim Bob? Put in the Cooter.